dude's mother's name is Marie. She clearly got rid of the father's name for a reason. Okay. Apparently, I don't know which side of the family is. I'm guessing it's the father's side of the family that there's a lot of mental illness on that side and a lot of crack cocaine addiction. Okay, just when someone tells you about their father, okay, and just the verbiage coming out of his mouth and the stuff that he does, all he knows to do, sort of, I think, is just copy his father. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's more than one abuser, but it could be the father was the main abuser. And it sounds like the father was sadistically deranged too, from what I told you. When you're having a conversation with your son about your sex life, you're already mentally ill. Okay. There's a conversation at least about supposedly one of the father's girlfriends or the stepmother cheated on him, and Brian told the father, and the father's sleeping with the Brian's friend's mother or teacher. Right, so clearly there's something really fucked up in the head going on there. He told me his father got mentally deranged before he died, and when he died, his mother said, "You're better off," and he got angry, thought that was absolutely awful that his mother said that. He still idolizes his father. He told me that someone abused him in a shower, came up behind him in a shower. Okay, then why are you at a public shower trying to get rid of me? Because some dude wants to get you high, and then as the two of you are walking into a shower. And then I told you about he described the ex, as he still calls her, father's penis. That is completely disgusting. I don't believe he thinks that it is. Like I told you, if I brought up my ex-in-laws, he would go quote unquote my ex-in-laws. You don't have ex-in-laws; they're pedophiles, and you didn't marry that person. That's why I said quote unquote. No one does that. Nope. There's no relationship. I don't care how long it goes on for or what you thought you felt for that person. There's no relationship that's the same as being married. So he has no concept of that whatsoever. The whole thing is just a disaster for me. Exactly. Like, this is just a person trying to play out a role. And it's probably because his brother's married and he's probably envied his brother for some time. I can see maybe why the mother didn't come back to the hospital if she didn't want to see those people again. Was she forced to see them? Does she usually interact with them? I think it's the father's sister, or she was married to someone on his side of the family or something like that. And then his brother, which is that the father's son too? The one that went to jail for abusing a minor? Okay, so clearly there was something going on. And you can't keep blaming the mother. As far as I know, he was removed from the mother's care when he was like 6 years old. How on earth could you blame a mother at this point for a 38-year-old man? Maybe she wants to be notified when he dies. I can understand that for closure.